Hey, what's up, everybody? In this video, I wanted to quickly cover an NCAA betting secret for 2021. Now, yesterday, which was January 24th, we hit a 6-team Moneyline Underdog parlay, which if you bet $20, you would have won over 4,000. But the reason I went with that strategy, the reason we hit that parlay was because there's something going on in this season where there's lots of back-to-backs, and maybe it's been other seasons, but I just haven't noticed it. But this season, because of COVID-19, there's a lot of back-to-backs, or at least that's the reason I think there's a lot of back-to-backs. And so what happens in these back-to-backs in NCAA college basketball is that the better team typically wins, at least the first matchup. But the second matchup, even if it's a terrible team, they can win. And that's how we hit that Moneyline 6-team Moneyline parlay. And it was all underdogs, which means you're getting, plus 100 plus. And so I wanted to illustrate that on today, January 25th, because it happened again. And I didn't put together the parlay today because there wasn't enough back-to-backs that I liked. But it happened again today. So first off, let's look at Presbyterian at High Point. Now, High Point, now if you look at, if we can go to this, you can see that High Point beat Presbyterian, and they're better than Presbyterian. We looked at this. They beat them, or actually, I don't even know if they're that much better. I think they were pretty even. But High Point beat Presbyterian by almost 30 points on January 24th. And then what happened? Presbyterian came back the next day and beat them almost by 20 points. So if you had used this strategy, we have to go back here, look at the line movement, and you bet Moneyline Underdog on Presbyterian, depending on which book you got it at, you could have gotten, plus 380, and it came down, but you could have gotten plus 380. And then you partner that up with another matchup where this happened. It almost happened in my best bet, but it didn't happen there. It almost happened or worked against us. So you had that one. And then where's the other game? It was the Radford game. Trying to find it. Here we go. So again, you had UNCA going against Radford. UNCA is a better team. And Radford won. I actually like this money line. I spoke about it a little bit. But again, you could have picked this up from, plus 170 to plus 160. So you see that there's these teams that would not normally win a game because they're not the better team. But because they're back-to-backs, these Moneyline underdogs are winning, and they're winning consistently. Now, one of the ones that wouldn't have worked today would be this Gardner-Webb versus Charleston Southern. The problem here is that Charleston Southern was extremely terrible. I think they might have only won one game all season. So you have to be selective. But you can kind of tell the games where it will work. And that's how I hit that 6-team Moneyline Underdog parlay, because I'm like, these teams are kind of close, and like these are the games where it'll flip back and forth. So that's an NCAA betting secret for 2021 to keep in mind. And I keep track of this separate than my picks. I keep track of the rematches every day. So that's why you should subscribe to this channel, like this video. Thanks for watching.